What's up, investors? It's Mike from MJF Invest. Today's video is going to be about Pure Storage, ticker symbol PSTG. Before I get into that, please hit that like button. An early thumbs up really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. I got a young channel. I'm really trying to grow full of positive investors. If that's you, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload new content. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. You should be doing all your own research. It's ultimately your decision whether you want to buy any of the stocks I talk about on this channel. Let's talk stocks in the comment section. I've talked about Pure Storage quite a bit on this channel. A couple months ago was the first time I talked about it when the company was like $13.83. I've mentioned them and talked about them in several videos since that time. I think this is going to be a big year for this company. I'm very excited about the year it's having. And I finally think that I've understand the company. I mean, I've been looking into this company for months, trying to understand, everything that they're doing and everything they're involved in. And also just understanding the industry. Previously, I'm not even sure how much I understood what data was and data storage was. I kind of just, it's ARK Invest's 8th largest holding. That could be good enough reason for a lot of people to invest. That was good enough for it to put it on my radar. Bought a leap for 2023 with a pretty low strike price and invested a little bit of money. But now that I've put the time in and researched these products and kind of think I'm starting to see the vision of the company, I'm confident. I'm starting to get the conviction that I need to make a big investment. And I wanted to make a video about it while it's still relatively low. It's $22, $23 a share as I'm making this video. But this is a company that I have a very high conviction on. I could see very easily this running 100% in 2021. It possibly could be bought out by a bigger company. They're very important in this industry, in this market. Is a good one. I mean, this is big time stuff. This is a very attractive buy for some of the bigger companies. We'll discuss that throughout the video. We're going to cover a lot, so stick around to the very end. But remember, an early like really helps me out. First and foremost, after really understanding what data and data storage is, I would definitely say data is probably the most undervalued commodity that we have, right? Facebook, Google, the two of the most richest companies in the whole world, and they give away a product for free. Does anybody ever stop to think and ask themselves why? Why is Google and Facebook so rich? How are they two of the biggest companies in the world without, charging a service fee? A lot of that reason is, yes, ad revenue, of course, advertisers. But they sell your data. They sell their users' data. People, click OK. You give them permission to, whatever, your location, your this, your that. And then they sell your data to other companies and advertisers so they know exactly what it is that you're, interested in. We're looking at the screen here. I got up on the screen is Pure Storage's products and solutions. This took me a very long time to go through all this. They offer so much stuff as far as applications with analytics and AI, cloud, data protection, storage as a service. I mean, they even have infrastructure. They could even be your main infrastructure of a network, which is very fascinating as well. And, they could do it all pretty much. It's very impressive. So, it does take time, but I'm going to keep the video brief. I'm going to just go over the things that I highlighted, right? And what I find the most attractive. If you want a deeper dive, right, or you want me to make videos about some of the other industries and how Pure Storage's solutions and products can be used in those markets, it's really fascinating. I recommend everybody go ahead. Any Pure Storage investor should be on this website and reading the white papers and the solution briefs. Really interesting stuff. So first and foremost, they have applications for Microsoft, Oracle, and SAP. Okay. You get more from your SQL server with Microsoft application with Pure's innovative AI-driven cloud-ready storage platforms. Also the same thing with Oracle and with SAP. On the SAP end, they're partnered with Cisco. I mean, great company, right? Um, and they also have hardware products as well, not just software products, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so they also, when you get into the cloud, their products go in private cloud, hybrid, multi-cloud, and Portworx. I mean, so all over the place, especially on the security end, really interesting stuff. As we go more digital, we'll need to be more secure, especially in the cloud. Um, Pure Storage, their services and products fit right into that. With data protection, same thing, ransomware, backup and recovery, storage as a service, which I'll get into in a minute. And then, now, which industries can this be used for? Okay. Education, EDA, electronic design automation, really fascinating stuff. I highly suggest you read the solution brief if you get a moment. Also, financial services, really, really interesting and fascinating stuff. This white paper was very good. Government entities, local governments, and on the federal scale need this product. Healthcare. Now, this is what the best was, because for months now I've been going, because ARK Invest owns so many shares of this. I think it's their 7th or 8th largest holding of everything that they own. And Pure Storage is spread across 3 ETFs. 2 of them make sense to me, but the genomics, Pure Storage is a high holding in ARKG, ARK's Genomic Revolution Fund. Okay, and I couldn't figure out why exactly it was in our ARKG, and it took me a long time, man. I mean, I emailed ARK even to get an answer. They never replied. I emailed them twice. I mean, I really wanted an answer for this. I asked some pretty smart people that I respect, their opinions and that are knowledgeable. Got my answer. And it's the FlashBlade products for genomics. It's an all-flash storage designed for the high concurrency genomic sequencing and analysis of today that will drive tomorrow's medical discoveries and research. FlashBlade is the only product on the market that runs fast enough speeds to be compatible in genomics. I mean, do you know what kind of value I think that brings? When Kathy Woods talks about the next FANG company, the next legendary companies, her biggest ETF she believes will be ARKG. She thinks the genomics companies will produce the next FANG type company. So you know how highly she thinks of that industry. And now when I tell you that Pure Storage, this isn't only in genomics, that's across the board. Their products are awesome. These white papers like blew my head away. I was like, whoa, what am I reading here? First and foremost, the IDC, which is a research institute, they have a white paper about the flash stack that I really highly suggest that everybody read. But they also have a white paper that they just wrote in January 2020 about the Evergreen platform. And this platform seems like it's going to be revolutionary. I mean, really big time stuff. I also suggest you read this entire white paper. They're basically telling you, why the old way doesn't work anymore. It locks you into old technology. It's basically useless, in other words. The company is growing at a pretty good rate. Their numbers in 2020 took a little bit of a pullback, but the years previously, this company was growing very rapidly. It was growing like 100% year over year, 100% year over year. This year it took a step back, but a lot of people did with COVID. Not really concerned. The products are there. And now this is also very fascinating here. We take a look. Technology Alliance Partner Program. I always talk about this. I always talk about who are they partnered with, right? Meet our strategic partners. Amazon Web Services, Cisco, Intel, Microsoft, NVIDIA, which, by the way, they have an awesome product with NVIDIA. NVIDIA helped them out with Evergreen and their flash stack. Really cool stuff, man. This is groundbreaking stuff. I wanted to get it on your radar. Also, SAP, VMware, so look at that customer. Look at those Look at those partnerships. I did my best to make this video a little different than my first two. If you want to see more information or a little bit more, if you want to see a little bit more in depth of an analysis of some of the products, let me know. I would love to do a video. The problem is it just seems like people want to see penny stock videos. I make a penny stock video, it gets a couple thousand views. I do a video about a good company and spend a lot of time researching it. I get 100 or 200 views. Like, people don't really, it doesn't seem like a lot of viewers care so much about stocks like this, but there's a lot of value in this stock. This is a great long-term investment. Like, I'm wildly bullish here. I'm wildly bullish about Pure Storage. This will be added to my long-term portfolio along with Tesla and Roku and PayPal and MP Materials and Iovance, and right up there with those companies. This is going to be one of my top 10 holdings for the next decade, and I'm excited about it. And I think this is the time to get in. I think this is about to start gaining some momentum. There's whispers of a buyout. Could be coming soon. Could not be coming at all. Either way, Pure Storage is set up to dominate. Very excited about this year. If you're watching, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to let's talk stocks down below in the comment. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Let's talk stocks down below in the comment section.